well, he sent me there in July. I'm the oldest guy in this state. And what is interesting about this is this whole tour has just gobsmacked me. So many people have come out to this. It's just been so heartening and is Kevin back getting his Chad Kroger shirt on? Anyway, this place of gratitude I find myself in, I have to tell you, it's a really wonderful space. It's going to be destroyed in a second. We need a spot over here. Anyway, it's an interesting place to be. Gratitude. I'm so grateful my parents moved to Canada, immigrated in 1947. It offered my brother and I just incredible opportunities. It's where I met the girl I love. It's just, it's where we raised our lovely kids and the most beautiful grandchildren ever existed. So this song, it's called Grateful. I wrote it for Lunch at Allen's because it was Murray McLaughlin who, the story was, I'll tell you the whole story. It won't take too long. It'll just give Kevin enough time to bask in this. This is your doing. Anyway, Murray went in for his pilot's license. Long story short, had to have a medical, and they did a angiogram, and he, as he said, the technician perhaps had argued with a loved one earlier in the day, and scored one of his vessels. He's bleeding out internally. They get him under University Avenue from one hospital to another. They didn't want him dying in that one, so they sent him across the road. Anyway, long story short, when he came around, he'd had a quadruple bypass, because once they were in there, they thought they'd fix the thing a little more seriously. And so this was around Christmas time. I picked up Tom Cochran on Boxing Day. Mark met us there, and we sang Christmas carols to Murray. And it was like a scene from It's a Wonderful Life. The staff were all poking their head in the room. Murray was crying his eyes out. It was lovely, just a lovely moment. And he had quit playing live, much like myself. I'd become a studio dweeb. I was doing film scores, an occasional album. And he called me about a month after his surgery. He says, you know, if you don't use the gifts God gives you, God gets pissed off. And so I think that's why he figured he had the heart issue and that we should start playing. He said, Ian, I want to go out on the tour with you. I want you to come out. We're going to sing some of our songs in front of live audiences, and I want it to be bigger than that. I think we should invite Mark Jordan along, and then I also think we need a woman to pick the whole look of the thing up a little bit. Give us some nice, beautiful high voice, please. And we first went to Shirley Eichhardt. God rest her soul. We lost Shirley this year as well. Shirley was a sweetheart. Great writer. You would remember her song Something to Talk About. It was big for Bonnie Raitt. That's Shirley Eichhardt from Hockley Hills. And anyway, Shirley could not do it because she had major anxiety attacks. So I had just done a songwriter circle with this girl from the Maritimes called Sydney Church. Has just a sweet voice. So that's how Lunch at Allen's began. And I'm grateful to Murray for getting me out of the studio and back performing again. And we've crossed this country over 22 years, almost that many times. I've seen so much of this country I'd never seen before. It's a magnificent country. So here we go, a song called Grateful. Woo! Sums up my position. And we're grateful, really, for Kevin's wardrobe choices. Some luck in my sails, success where some have failed, troubles I've just made it through. Once in a while, a room with a view, one who says she loves me best. I have even put that to the test. Some hope with my regret, and a whole lot of grateful, a whole lot of grateful in me, a whole lot of grateful in me. You can't go back to change one thing, it all might come undone. You could end up on the losing side of battles you've already won. Yeah, there's a whole lot of grateful. Found me some happiness in the middle of my restlessness. Life is one big wonderful mess. Things work out eventually, paying for stupid things I've said. I've seen compliments go to my head. Funny how this road has led to a whole lot of grateful. Go back to change one thing, it all might come undone. You could end up on the losing side of battles you've already won. Yeah, there's a whole lot of grateful. Says she loves me best, some hope with my regrets. Friends I love like family, even when they say what don't suit me. Bastards. There's a whole lot of grateful, so many reasons to be grateful. Lot of grateful in me. Thank you very much, folks. Johnny Zaslow, Paul Inson, Danny Rockwood, Chad Kruger, Kevin Anderson, Adamson. Love you all.